So you've got your eye on that adventurous, free-spirited Sagittarius, huh? Well, if that's the case, you are in the perfect spot. We are about to dive deep and decode what's going on in their heart for the second week of January 2026, using a really cool mix of numerology and, their totally unique personality.
Right? It's that one question that can totally keep you up at night. What are they really thinking? What are they feeling deep down? Well, guess what? That is exactly what we are here to figure out.
Okay, so to really get what's going on with them, we've got to look at the bigger picture, the cosmic currents, if you will. And for this forecast, it all comes down to the numbers.
So first up, let's talk about the month itself. January has this powerful numerological vibration of the number 1. And what that does is it sets the stage for everyone with this universal theme of fresh starts and, bold new beginnings. But wait, it gets even better. The entire year of 2026 also vibrates to the number 1. I mean, check it out. You just add up the numbers. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6, that's 10, right? And in numerology, that boils down to a 1. So we've got this double dose of 1 energy, which is incredibly powerful.
Okay, so what does all this 1 energy actually mean for your crush? Well, think of it like a huge cosmic push at their back, just nudging them towards taking action, exploring new feelings, and maybe, just maybe, finding the confidence to finally make a move. This is the energy that's coloring their entire week.
Okay, so we've got this super powerful energy buzzing around. Now let's zoom in on the person at the center of it all, the Sagittarius themselves, because understanding how they operate when it comes to love, well, that's the key that unlocks absolutely everything else.
Look, if there's one thing you have to get about a Sag in love, it's their need for freedom. It's everything to them. They get into things fast, they love adventure, and they're all about honesty and fun. But the second things start to feel heavy or pressured, they will pull back. It's just instinct. But here's the magic trick. If you give them that space, they almost always come back even more interested than before.
And really, that's it. That's the secret sauce right there. If you want to connect with them, if you want their heart to open up, the vibe has to feel light, it has to be exciting, and it has to be 100% real. That is their love language.
All right, you ready? Let's put all the pieces together. We're going to combine that number 1 energy of the week with the core Sagittarius personality, and we can actually map out the day-by-day emotional journey your crush is probably going on.
So check this out. Think of this as the story arc of their heart for the week. See how it starts off with some quiet reflection, then it builds to this really playful peak, and then there's that super important pause for space, which leads to this beautiful wave of warmth and attraction at the end. Let's break it down day by day.
So the week starts out kind of quiet on the 8th. They're in a thoughtful mood, probably thinking back on some fun times you two have had. Then that gently shifts into a new spark of interest on the 9th. And by the 10th, there's this quiet, soft sense of missing you. They're not going to say it, but trust me, they're feeling it.
Okay, I want you to get out a marker and circle Thursday the 11th on your calendar. Seriously, this is the day. This is their absolute peak of social, expressive energy for the whole week. If you're gonna reach out or have that fun, flirty chat you've been thinking about, today is the day to do it. They'll be open, chatty, and totally ready to laugh with you.
Now, deep breath. Whatever you do, don't panic when Friday the 12th rolls around. After all that social fun, they are going to need a minute to recharge their independence. So if their texts slow down or they go a little quiet, it's not you, I promise. It's just a Sagittarius. Being a Sagittarius, you gotta respect that little pause. And you know what? That space you gave them, here's where it pays off, big time. They bounce right back on the 13th and their attraction level is super high. They're feeling excited and drawn to you all over again. And that just leads beautifully into the 14th, a day that's gonna be filled with real emotional warmth, comfort, and genuine openness. Okay, so it's one thing to know what they're feeling, but how do you actually use that information to build a real connection? Let's talk strategy. This table basically lays it all out for you. I mean, look at that. The chance of having a fantastic conversation is incredibly high from Tuesday through Thursday, and then again over the weekend. The real key here is to see that med-low chance on Friday not as a bad thing, but as a totally predictable and necessary part of their natural rhythm.
So here it is, your 4-step game plan for success. 1. Keep it light and positive. 2. No heavy emotional pressure. Just don't. 3. Be genuinely curious about them and their life. And 4. This is the most important one. Respect their need for space. If you can nail these 4 things, you are speaking their language fluently, and they are going to feel so drawn to that.
Whew, okay, we've gone through a lot, so let's boil it all down into one final cheat sheet. These are the absolute essentials you need to have in your back pocket this week. So if you remember nothing else, remember this. Their overall vibe towards you is positive and curious. You've got 5 amazing days to talk this week, and that little bit of distance on the 12th, it's not just normal, it's necessary for them. And above all else, remember that attraction with them grows from a place of fun and freedom, never ever from force. And that, right there, is the whole secret. If you want to get close to a Sagittarius, you can't try to cage the flame. Instead, you just have to appreciate how bright it is, enjoy its warmth, and let it dance freely. Good luck this week.